And he's using that against children. He's using that against families. People who have been in the US for more than 10 years. I've seen so many people come to my office and say, I came into the United States in the 80s. I came in the 90s. I have just been working. My whole life is here. Am I safe? And that is the difference we're seeing now, that to this administration, just by being here, that is a crime that's going to have severe penalties.
Well, help us understand what the community of folks that you serve, how are they feeling in this moment when they hear about these raids that have taken place in places like Chicago, and now this planned raid by ICE on the Los Angeles community?
I think that what this administration is doing is creating a lot of fear so that people, non-citizens, whatever their status is, they throw their hands up and they say it's better to just go home. We see the reports on their Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter of non-citizens in handcuffs. And a lot of them are people who just overstayed their visas, people who are trying to work. And so when we hear these raids happening, people are afraid of being detained. Detention centers are not pleasant situations. People are placed into solitary confinement. They don't have enough to eat. The conditions are very cold. It's even difficult for them to seek medical attention. And so publicizing those difficulties, a lot of people are in fear that if they are arrested, how long will they be detained? Can they be released? Can they proceed with a immigration court proceeding outside of the detention center? And so a lot of the people that are coming into my office that, and when I do, talks at community centers, churches, they're all scared. Am I someone who the government is looking for? And that is a very difficult question to answer right now, because Trump and the administration has said they are focusing on criminal non-citizens. They are focusing on people who have an order of deportation already and they've overstayed that. But what they're showing, what we're seeing on the ground, is a different story, especially because memos like the sensitive location memo was rescinded, where people were not, officers were not allowed to go into schools or churches or hospitals, because there was this understanding that people in our communities need a place to worship, right? They should have that right. They need the ability to seek medical assistance if they're sick. They need to know that they can call 911 or report a crime if something happens against them. And all of those things have been taken away. So this administration has just been instilling a lot of fear, and that's what I am seeing with our clients.